Ella stared at the mansion. It loomed on the hill, dark and silent. No one went near it. Stories whispered of hauntings, of whispers in the night. But Ella wasn't afraid. She was curious. One hot afternoon she decided to see for herself. The iron gate creaked open. The overgrown path snaked towards the house. Each step crunched with the sound of dead leaves. The windows, like empty eyes, watched her approach. Ella shivered, a sudden chill running down her spine. Still, she pushed open the heavy oak door. The air inside was stale, thick with dust. Cobwebs hung from every corner, and the only light came from slivers of sun piercing through the boarded-up windows. The silence was heavy, broken only by the sound of her own breath. She wandered through darkened rooms, each one filled with forgotten furniture and the ghosts of the past. Ella found herself in a grand library. Bookshelves lined the walls, reaching towards the high ceiling. A fireplace dominated one wall, its cold ashes a reminder of forgotten warmth. She ran her fingers along the spines of the books, their titles lost to time and decay. As she moved deeper into the library, she noticed something odd. One section of the bookshelf seemed different, newer. Curiosity piqued, Ella examined the bookshelf. She pressed against the wood, feeling for a hidden latch. Suddenly, a section of the bookshelf swung inward, revealing a dark opening. A musty smell wafted from within, sending a shiver down her spine. Heart pounding, Ella stepped through the opening. The hidden room was small and suffocating. Dust motes danced in the single ray of light that pierced through a crack in the boarded window. In the center of the room stood an ornate full-length mirror shrouded in a dusty sheet. The air felt heavy, charged with an unseen energy that made Ella's skin prickle. Drawn to it, Ella slowly pulled the sheet away from the mirror. The silver backing was tarnished, but she could still make out her reflection, distorted and eerie. Then a face appeared in the mirror behind her. Pale, with eyes like black pits, it opened its mouth in a silent scream. Ella stumbled back, a gasp escaping her lips. The figure in the mirror leaned closer, its lips moving. "Ella!" a voice whispered, raspy and cold. It seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Ella's breath caught in her throat. She spun around, but the room was empty. Panic welled up inside her, threatening to consume her. She ran to the door, her hand grasping at the handle. It wouldn't turn. The room seemed to shrink around her, the walls closing in. The whispering grew louder, echoing around her. "Ella, you are mine now." The single ray of light vanished, plunging the room into absolute darkness. Ella screamed, but the sound died in her throat. The only sound was the whispering, growing closer, colder, and filled with an unspeakable hunger. Then silence.